Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit Reading for September 2022. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Sagittarius. This will not resonate with every Sagittarius that watches this message. And because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Sagittarius, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Sagittarius. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Sagittarius and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So my intentions for this reading, Sagittarius, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit for you for the month of September, to ask what will be happening in September, unfolding in September, what do you need to know about, to look out for or to watch out for in September. And this can impact any aspect of your life, whether this is love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. Whatever Spirit would like to bring forward shall be said. And if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's go ahead and get this started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume is kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. All right. So let's see what's happening for my Sagittarians in the month of September. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Anyone involved with the Sagittarius, what is going on? What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius this month, Spirit? What is the energy surrounding Sagittarius this month? What will be happening for Sagittarius? There we go. Oh, wow. Spirit Guardian of Summer Expansion with number 37. Look at that, Sagittarius. So because the word summer is appearing on this card, I wonder if there's something you just started in the summertime that you've been working on since summer, the beginning of summer, the end of summer, whenever it was. I feel that this summer had a lot of impact on you, Sagittarius. Whether it was the good or the bad, there was something you gained from it all. Something that you're learning about it so you can use in September to further expand where you are. Any lessons, any rejections, any celebrations that you experienced in summer are playing a role in what's happening in September for some of you guys very clearly. Others of you, like the sun will not stop shining for you in the month of September, Sagittarius. Even for some of us in the Northern Hemisphere, we're getting into fall. It's starting to kind of become more cloudier. I still think that your sun, your light, the light shining on you, Sagittarius, is going to continue glow for you throughout September. I just feel like there's something that is progressing. There's something that is expanding truly, that is feeling very positive, that's going to bring good fortune. For those of you, again, further confirmation, you started something in summer, it hasn't happened in summer. Everything you've done in summer is going to lead to this point in September. But yeah, I do feel almost like Wheel of Fortune energy where things are turning in your favor. Things are going to happen serendipitously that are meant to help you progress, to expand. I do feel for some of you this is career related. Others of you, because of this tree, trees always give me like family tree vibes, ancestry vibes. So for some of you, there could be a lot of things that are expanding within your family, your home life. Others of you, I do feel there is something you're expanding out of that could have been an ancestral trauma or wound that has carried itself through your family line for your family tree, but you're breaking out of some sort of ancestral pattern, Sagittarius, and your ancestors are very, very proud of you. Know that with whatever it is you're achieving, whatever it is that you're like the first in your family to do, to overcome, you should know how proud your ancestors are. Wow. And as I said that, on the timer of the camera, it showed 555. Your birthday could be December 5th, December 15th, November 25th for some of you guys, or September 5th, September 15th, or September 25th are going to be important dates for you this month, Sagittarius. This is amazing. Let's keep going. I want to see and get more clarity on this expansion. Where will this expansion be happening in your life? What can you expect from this expansion? Okay, connect with nature. Interesting. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And there's that tree again, right? Like a tree branch. Okay, intuitively, Sagittarius, this is telling me that, you know, whatever this is expanding in your life, whatever this is that is showing improvement, showing progress in your life, it's adding to the very foundation of what you've always been building towards and working on. It almost feels like whatever you've been guided to do in your life, the career you've chosen, the path you've decided to go on, the lifestyle you've decided to live, has always been very instinctual for you. And I feel with this Connect with Nature card here that this expansion is customly created for you, Sagittarius, by the universe, by God, by spirit. And it's going to give you more security in your life. It's going to give you more stability in your life. And I feel for some of you, this feels financial growth, financial expansions, some sort of prosperity or abundance, or even like a financial windfall that may be happening in your life, Sagittarius. Some unexpected money is coming in, a boost in your finances, a raise, a promotion. But I do feel you'll have the opportunity to start spending money on things that maybe you were not able to spend on before, that you were saving up for. Some sort of success that's going to continue to give you more security in your life. Some of you could have strong earth in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. I'm feeling even like an earth rising for some of you guys that are watching this message. I feel Sagittarius, spirit and the nature spirits are calling out to you to go outside a bit more, especially for those where we're about to turn into fall and winter in the northern hemisphere. Take that last opportunity you can to go outside, to go on a hike, to go on a walk, to connect with nature. I'm almost seeing like a fallen leaf on your path. That spirit may send like a really cool looking colored leaf, a leaf that is very unique. And if that's not a literal message for what you guys are going to find, it could just be a metaphor that something unique is happening on your path, some unusual event, something that you may not have expected coming into your life, but it's coming in to give you this opportunity to further expand, to further grow your financial situation, your abundance. So for some of you, yeah, there's a specific something that is going to appear in your life that is going to make you feel more stable. But yeah, I feel for others of you where maybe you're in the southern hemisphere and it's turning into spring for you guys. You're going to be outside a lot more. And I think by going outside, you're going to feel this rejuvenation that, maybe winter has put you in hibernation for. I do even feel like there will be a chance encounter of meeting someone outside, like whether you're going camping or you're, at a barbecue or you're at like some outdoor event, you may meet someone that wants to invest in you, their time, their energy, but maybe even their finances too, wants to hire you for a certain job. But a lot of you too, I think you're seeing signs coming in from nature, specific animals, specific plants that keep showing up in your life, certain flowers that you keep seeing, whether that is in the 3D presently in your environment or even through emojis, through images that keep on popping up. Look up what those animals, those flowers, those plants mean spiritually, because I think the repetition of it is giving you some sort of understanding about where you're at in life right now and where you're about to be moving forward. But yeah, I definitely feel your financial situation is expanding. Your abundance, your prosperity, your career is going to the next level here. And it's going to make you feel more secure now than you have been, the last few months. If there was a financial disappointment that happened before September, I think September is going to make up for any debt that you may have accumulated or that you're paying off finally. Wow. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about September for Sagittarius. September for Sagittarius, Spirit. September messages for Sagittarius. Justice. Nice. With number 5, another 5 appearing. You could have Libra in your chart, as justice always gives me Libra vibes. Does not have to be the case, but it says, by the power of 3 by 3, Mot delivered justice to me. And Mot is a spirit, an Egyptian goddess of justice, right? So maybe some of you guys have been seeing a lot of Egyptian symbols, Egyptian mythology. Maybe you've always been interested in that in some way, and some of your spirit guides could come from the ancient Egyptian world, including Mot and others perhaps. But yeah, Sagittarius, where there was things that were not happening for you, that were very silent still, you're coming out of that. And I feel if there was anything that was put out of balance in your life that, you felt like threatened your security, felt like it threatened your overall well-being, that is coming into balance. And some of you, again, what you've lost, you are going to be repaid. Okay, and some sort of justice is happening for you, Sagittarius. Whether it's some sort of difficulty you've been going through, some struggle you've been going through in relationships, I'm kind of feeling. Some sort of, again, when you try to start your own career, for example, it's very, very hard. It takes a lot more perseverance, a lot more work than just having it all happen in one day. That saying is coming up that Rome wasn't built in a day. But Sagittarius, that time when everything is ready for it to come to fruition, ready to happen, is happening in September. And it's, again, repaying you for your hard work, for your belief, for your perseverance. I do feel like, Sagittarius, anyone that tried to make you feel like instinctively what you were choosing wasn't good for you, wasn't right for you, they're going to be very silent by the end of the month, seeing how well you listening to your own instincts, you listening to your own path really served you. But yeah, I do feel if there was something troubling that you were going through, it's going to be put right, Sagittarius. It really is. And for some of you, there could be an inheritance. Maybe some of you will be successful in a lawsuit. Some of you are getting some sort of repayment for whatever it is that hasn't been paid to you before. You've been waiting for that payment. It's happening now. All right, so let's see what the tarot has to say. Tell me about September for Sagittarius, Spirit. Let's go deeper into this. Okay, the Dreamer, the Fool card. Nice, Aquarius energy, Aries energy. And it says, embrace your true purpose. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself. Interesting, I'm seeing that sidewalk where I saw in my mind's eye that leaf falling on. It was like a path. It was, maybe it was the sidewalk outside of your house or where you walk to get to work or whatever. But yeah, Sagittarius, with embrace your true purpose, which what I was kind of feeling with this connect with nature card. Connect with what you know is right for you. That makes you feel so alive, that makes you feel so passionate, so hopeful. Trust yourself above anyone that tries to misguide you, out of anyone that tries to judge you, criticize you. I mean, they just don't know who you are. They just don't know how powerful you are, how you attract all the good that's, comes into your life through the belief of yourself, the trust of yourself. But yeah, Sagittarius, this may start to happen in the beginning of September. This new chapter unfolding, this new thing that's appearing that is starting to already, you're seeing the repercussions of that expansion. What I'm seeing is begin a new adventure. So some of you are looking to start a new career, maybe. Some of you are beginning to want to travel, maybe to, take a trip that with the pandemic for the past 2 years, we weren't able to go on. Now's the right time to start planning that trip that maybe you had to put on the back burner, even cancel because of the COVID-19 pandemic, right? But yeah, I do feel, Sagittarius, that there is good luck here with the Fool card and the expansion card right above it. And with any dream you have for yourself, any hope, it's a part of your path for a reason. And you've been introduced to this new idea, to this new way of living, to this new understanding you have yourself for a reason. And it's getting closer to who you're always meant to be now more than ever before. I feel this freedom, Sagittarius. Some of you may have financial freedom or start to feel financial freedom in the beginning of September. All right, let's keep going. Tell me more about September for Sagittarius. 8 of Autumn. This has been the card. This came up in Libra's reading and in Scorpio's reading. So if you have Libra or Scorpio in your chart, check out those readings to see if there's messages for you there. But it says, do more research before proceeding, education in the form of seminars, going back to school or apprenticeships, excellent craftsmanship, and long-term projects. Yeah, so some of you guys are really gifted with some sort of ability, some sort of talent that only you can bring to the table, Sagittarius. Especially with the Fool card. Are you even aware of how talented you are and how gifted you are? If you're not, Spirit is coming through now in this reading to tell you you are gifted. And with this gift that you have, whether it's a creative gift, whether it's a gift of, diplomacy, of marketing, of, anything you touch right now, Sagittarius, in September is going to turn to gold. That's how I really feel. You have like the Midas touch in this. And so with whatever creative take you put on it and the unique way that you do it, it's going to pay off. It's, again, your financial security, especially with the 8 of Pentacles. It indicates career. It indicates hard work. It indicates dedication and what that brings about through the work you put in. It's paying off. It's adding you to your stability. I do feel for some of you guys, people are noticing your good work. People are noticing your talent. And for some of you, with what I was saying about trusting yourself more than others, I'd be careful about who you listen to. Not that you have to be suspicious of everyone you meet, but especially the haters, and you feel that energy, you're just doing what they don't think they can do for themselves. You're just living your life the way you want to. And they just find that so hard to do for themselves. They're so stuck with other people's opinions, other people's wants of them. I don't know, there's something liberating in your life, Sagittarius, where you just don't give up anymore about what people have to say about you to you. When you know it's for you, you're going to make it happen. And I think if you do get some sort of person coming into your life that's saying, be careful, Sagittarius. Are you sure you want this? Like second guessing you for what you know to be so right for you. They're just kind of scared that you're going to make it so much farther than they ever have. And again, that could be a family related thing. Especially from your parents, your siblings, anyone who you've always felt different from. Maybe you've always felt different from the family you were placed in, the family that our souls choose for a reason. I'm not going to dive into that because I could go on about that forever, but I truly believe before we enter a lifetime, we select the parents we are birthed to, whether that is something that adds to our dharma or something that we're repaying our karma for past lives. And again, there's some chain you're breaking, Sagittarius, by, you know, family members thinking they have to live the 9 to 5, very repetitive, mundane life in order to make an income. Anything outside of that, God forbid, because it's just going to fail. You're not doing what everyone else is telling you to do. My goodness, what's going to happen? You're telling them and you're showing them what's going to happen. It's leading to your happiness, your prosperity, your abundance, your fruition. And I feel, Sagittarius, with whatever this expansion is happening, it's going to get you more work. It's going to get you more clients. It's going to get you more people that want to hire you to do what you do and what you're really good at. Some of you, you may start thinking of going back to school, or you're starting school, and you're going to propel your knowledge even further and be so much more successful with what you're learning through this time in school. So that's a positive thing for a lot of you guys. Maybe you've gone to the school you've been dreaming of getting into. You're going to get that acceptance very soon if you haven't gotten it already. Wow. Let's keep going. Tell me more about September for Sagittarius. 3 of summer. So this is Cancer energy. News worth celebrating. Announcements such as weddings, graduations, or births. Friends you cherish. Nice. And this is coming under justice. So for some of you guys, you know, very, very clearly it's painting the whole picture of where you decided to do something for yourself, to go on your own path, whether that was breaking free from what your parents always wanted for you and visualized for you, or even just on a deeper level, on a generational level, you're breaking a pattern that has been over repetitive in your family line, whether you're aware of this or not. It could have stemmed from, you know, hundreds of years ago. And by, you know, the repetitive parenting of you have to do this because I said so. No, I don't. That's kind of what you're breaking free from. And with whatever, you know, relationships you had to cut out, you didn't want to perhaps, but you did not want to sacrifice your own happiness just for the pleasement of others. New relationships are coming in to replace that, Sagittarius, that are in so much more alignment with you, who love you for who you are. Again, news worth celebrating, and this is right under justice. This is something that is meant to happen in your life. This is something that is right for you. Whatever this news coming in at the end of the month, it's going to make you feel like it was all worth it with justice. The hard work, blood, sweat, and tears you put into something, it's fully paying out by the end of the month, that you're going to celebrate. You're going to call up your friends and family members who are on your side, who supported you every step of the way, and they're going to celebrate you for your success of what you put in. For some of you, I feel like you're reconnecting with old friends, even in September, friends that you've known since high school, college, you haven't reconnected with. You guys start to hang out again, and it's as if there was no break in the relationship. But yeah, some of you guys are going to be maybe invited to a wedding. Maybe a graduation is in the cards for you guys in September. But even like the birth, and whether that's like a new baby, literally, or even the birth of what you're bringing into your life through what you felt was so right for you, following that, you're creating something new in your life that's worth celebrating, Sagittarius. And I do feel, honestly, even if you have some haters, you have way more supporters, because they're honest. They see your talent. They see your skill. They see you're onto something, and you're going to be known for achieving greatness. A lot of people see it, even if they want to hate on it. The truth is the truth. Bottom of the deck, 10 of spring, Sagittarius energy. It says, ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. This is in the past, Sagittarius. And I feel with whatever was weighing you down, whatever was taking you down, whatever was just adding to your plate that you weren't even using to your advantage, you put that aside. And that's when you initiated this new beginning with the Fool card. So kind of similar to Virgo's reading, it's like you created space for all of this expansion, this justice, this balancing out to happen. And I do feel for some of you guys who asked for help, you're getting that help. Whether that was, you know, through coworkers, through friends, through family members, or even through Spirit. Spirit is setting up the foundation for you guys to make your success in September for sure. And you're going to be so happy that you chose to listen to yourself, listen to the way you wanted to live your life, the way you wanted to pursue your career. With Justice and the Three of Summer, you're going to be proven that it was the right choice to make. And you're something to celebrate, 100%. I'm so happy to see that. For a lot of the signs I've read through for so far, September Virgo season usually for me is the season of harvest. And here's your harvest, Sagittarius. But I even feel so much more like something big in your career, something big in your finances is happening that you're going to celebrate. So let's go ahead and get one more card for my Sagittarians. Is there anything else, Spirit? Last minute advice? Anything else Sagittarius needs to know so they can have in mind when September starts unfolding for them? Any last minute advice? Dolphin Spirit, number 20. This and that are true. With Hummingbird Spirit at the bottom of the deck, number 34. Be here now. Interesting. Okay, so with Dolphin Spirit, this card is always, I use these cards so frequently, and Dolphin Spirit always trips me up sometimes, but I've gotten the lesson of this card over getting it so many times for myself that, anything could be true based on the perspective you have, right? And what I mean by that is, what do you think you can achieve? What do you think you can have in your life? Whatever you think is worthy of you, whatever you think you're meant to have, it will be the case because that's what you believe for yourself. So for example, if you think, I'm just going to be stuck, I'm just going to lead a life that I don't love to have, I don't want to have, I'm so unhappy in my life and there's nothing that I can do to change about it, I'm forever doomed in this. Yeah, that's going to be the truth of your existence. And when you just manifest a life that you're not happy with or a life that you are happy with, those thoughts all add up to something, right? And with this Dolphin Spirit, Sagittarius, I feel there's a recent shift in perspective that you're going through. And with that shift of perspective, with the shift of closing out certain noise, whether that, again, is something you're hearing currently or something you carried from people that told you things in the past, you're finally letting that go. And you're creating your own story, your own journey with your own words, your own experiences, your own thoughts about what it is you can and can't have. And you're making that a reality. You're making that to be true, Sagittarius. And by having that awareness and having that seed be planted in your consciousness, you will make every decision based on getting that end goal. And slowly but surely, the experiences, the choices that you endure and make will eventually lead to your end game. And I think also you're deciphering what's true for you and what's not true for you, Sagittarius, through everything that's happening in September. And then we have the Hummingbird Spirit, be here now. Yeah, Sagittarius, make your decision and then don't look back. Don't second guess. Don't go back and forth. You have the power of the present to start seeing what it is you do have and what you want to make more of, what you can get out of every moment that happens in your life. There is always something to be gained out of the presents that you're gifted with. They call the present a present for a reason, right? We have the opportunity to make use of every moment that God gives us. So how are you going to use your moments, Sagittarius? And what are you going to use these moments towards? That's what you're learning in September, and that's what's going to pay off in the long run. What a beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Thank you so, so much for joining me here for this extended reading. I really hope it's resonated with you. I hope it's giving you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to what's unfolding for you guys in the month of September. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Sagittarius, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Sagittarius.